let's move on to the former Packers quarterback making a Tuesday
Mr.
appearance
New York
with Pat McAfee. He is now, he's smart. Everything he's done is smart. It may all be contrived and planned and manicured, as the Tom Brady beach football video, but it's smart. He's got a new fan base he's got to cozy up to and or suck up to, and he's been doing it. Here he is talking to Pat McAfee yesterday on how the new quarterback of the New York Jets is settling in.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, everything is new. It's like the first day of school every single day. There's new people to meet and got to figure out your routine and, where the laundry loops go and mail and cleats and weight room shoes and all the stuff. Everything's new and exciting and fun. I'm just pinching myself a lot of days. I can't believe, it's real sometimes. So it's been a dream for sure, just to be here. Definitely feel energized to be in the building. That takes nothing away from the 18 beautiful years I spent in Green Bay. I mean, that was like, how can you ask for anything better than that? And just such a special place to play. But 18 years in the same spot, you also get used to everything, and everything is just kind of the same old in a lot of ways, which has its beauty for sure. But with everything being new and embracing the change and the things that maybe aren't as comfortable as they used to be, has been a lot of fun.
And there's a lot of appeal to that.
There
the
is.
idea that he gets a new start. It's exciting. It's
Right.
different. He'd been in the same place his entire career. He's being embraced. It's never going to be better than it is right now. He's able to go out and hobnob and feel the love and the adulation of the fans. They have no reason to be upset with him because he hasn't thrown a pass yet. It could change by October. We know how the Jets fans can be.
Yeah.
They could be clamoring for Zach Wilson. They could be
Jets fans
demanding
would.
that they do a trade and bring back Mike White, for crying out
Right,
loud.
right.
We don't know where they're going to be, but it's all going to hinge on how they get off to the start of the season. That's why the schedule release coming up reportedly, presumably, in 8 days. The past couple of years, our first reaction to the Jets schedule, once we see the configuration of the games, has been who'd they piss off at the league office?
Yeah.
Because all the tough games were loaded into the front end. If they get a bunch of tough games early and they struggle, and they are going to have struggles this year, you play the Eagles, the Chiefs, the three teams in your division twice each, you throw in the Cowboys, the Giants, there's a chance the wins aren't going to come. There's a chance it's not going to click right away. Is that bond still going to be there? So now's the time to enjoy the honeymoon phase of the relationship. It's never going to be better than it is right now. It's only going to potentially go downhill. It'll be as good maybe as it is right now, but it's never going to be better than it is right now unless you're having your Super Bowl parade. And so enjoy it, soak it in. Every day of your life, find a way to find a positive in it. That's what he's doing. I applaud it. I appreciate it. And I think it's smart.
Right.
I think it's smart to be out and about in New York and making that connection to your new town.
No, definitely. It is. I think it's great. The city's embracing him. I mean, come on. He's a star of stars, as we know. He's one of those short list people of like when he comes to town, it was like, oh, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are coming to town. But Aaron Rodgers got first billing. And people in New York, they want to see him. They want to be around him. I've even heard from people within the Jets organization, like, I think he's being tugged by players too. Like, hey, I want to go out here with you. I want to do this with you. I want to do that. So that's part of the reason he's out and about too, is not only to be seen, but I think he's also trying to, enhance the camaraderie bond and do that. Oh, Sauce, you want to go to the game? Okay, I wasn't planning on it, but okay, Sauce, let's go. I'll go to the game with you. Let's do it. Let's create a little bond, offense, defense there. So that's where it's smart too. And that's where, to your point, Mike, like, we hit on this a little last week and all that. This is where I'm just a believer that I think the energy of the newness and all of this is just going to be a positive for the Jets and Rodgers. I think, one, it's going to invigorate Rodgers because he's going to be like, damn, New York, they love sports, and I don't want to let them down, and, this is great to be a part of. And then I think there's the other aspect of he's like that, but then the Jets are going to invigorate him too. I mean, he's going to invigorate them in the locker room, but, the energy in the building, what he's alluded to as far as Robert Saleh, and, he empowers the young players to have energy and personality. That's different than Green Bay. I don't know. Green Bay doesn't have any players up there like Sauce Gardner or Garrett Wilson or some of those personalities like that. So that'll invigorate him. He'll invigorate the team because they're going to go, oh, my gosh, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's the man. We can be good. And that's where, a lot of times when these superstars make these type of moves, we see positives because of, I think, that little formula right there.
And look, while you're talking,
what were you giggling at?
Trying to fill my head. Well, Pete's trying to get me to say snarky things. Like, folks out there think that all the snarky, mean-spirited things I say come directly from me. We have a Cyrano de Bergerac in the control room who will say things to us in an effort to get us to say them. Well, Pete, do you deny that you were not trying to get me to say something snarky?
Oh,
no,
what was he trying? What did I say? What did I say that he wanted a snarky?
Look at what? He's trying to get me to say, "Hey, look at what a great time I'm having, Packers. Now that I've left you and I'm gone from you," something like that.
Oh yeah, he's trying to stir the pot over here, Pete. Yeah. No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's not about sticking to the Packers.
Exactly right.
It's about setting the right relationship in New York. And I want to bring up the last photo in this series we had, because I have an idea now.
Oh, okay.
Because Aaron Rodgers and I have a common friend
other than you. Oh, baby. Start it. The threesome.
My new friend, Spike Lee. Well, I wouldn't necessarily use that word. But my new friend, Spike Lee, I went to Brooklyn to see. I dropped everything to go to Brooklyn to see him. So, Spike, help me out. Let's have a little get-together, me, you, and Aaron. I think it would be productive. I think it would be great. Aaron would refuse to do it, but you know what? See, if Spike asks you to do it, you're going to do it. If he's truly and fully immersed in the New York experience, if Spike asks him to come for a meal, lunch, whatever, and I'm going to be up there fairly soon too, so we could do this May 15th, 16th. We're going to be up in the area. Maybe.
Let's set it away. Let's set it up. Hey, forget the threesome. Bring me along. Foursome. I want to get in there. If you're going to get that together, I want in too. Okay. I'm not. You can't hang out with Aaron Rodgers and Spike Lee without me up here in New York. That'd be effed up if you do that to me. All right. So you better include me if that happens.
One thing I know about being in Brooklyn, it smells like weed everywhere.
Yeah.
So you would be.
I'll be there
at home.
That's right.
In Brooklyn, weed everywhere.
Well,
Brooklyn. Weed was seeping under the door of my hotel room in Brooklyn.
Yeah, welcome to Brooklyn.
Everywhere.
How about them apples? But yeah, hey, Rodgers. First off, the Knicks get the win last night. That was big. But like even in those pictures there, and because the Knicks are in the playoffs and have a chance here again. I mean, it's stars of stars at the Knicks games right now in the first three rows. It's just one big actor and music personality and whoever after another. And when they show up, they're all going over, like we saw with that picture with Spike Lee there. They're going over to say hi to Aaron Rodgers. That's the cool thing. That's how,
That can't be a recent photo. That first photo can't be recent. He didn't grow a beard in a day.
No, I think that might have been
that first photo.
That might have been for the playoff game from a few days ago.
Was it last night?
He's been there three nights in a row, I think.
Night.
I think he went hockey Saturday night, basketball Sunday, and now basketball Tuesday. So that's 3 out of 4 nights he's been in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. And it's smart. We know what he's doing, and it's okay. It's smart for him to do it. So he shaved yesterday at some point, showed up clean-shaven for last night's game. Did they win or lose last night?
The Knicks won. The Knicks won. He won't
so
he won't be going to any more Rangers game because they lost to the Devils. That's right. Eat it. Jersey conquers New York again. Eat it.
Was that game 7 that they lost to the Devils?
That's right, Mike. Rub it in there. Rub it into that jerk Pete. That's right. Yep, that was game 7 that those Rangers choked against the Devils. That's right. 4-0.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.